Welcome in, everyone, to tonight's session. Shénxiān. Quick shout out to Zeforge. It's our hosting service for Foundry. If you need hosting service, check them out. Without further ado, it's been a bit. I had to take last week off to some personal stuff. Who wants to recount where things are at to get us back into what's going on and kind of say how the character's feeling right about now?
I will. Hi. Yeah. Somebody, not saying any names, DM, decided to take us through a shitty ass combat session and destroy all of us. And that was fun, except for Scrappy. Scrappy didn't die.
It was awesome. That combat session was amazing. You got disemboweled. I got my arm eaten. It was
I
great.
can assure you, I died. Definitely died.
We faux died, and we all ended up back here. The best death was easily the skydiving from Scrappy. That was for sure.
Suicide.
Yeah.
Take the coward's way out.
Anyway, that's what I got. I just remember getting like wrecked constantly.
I mean, I didn't control your rolls. That was completely for you.
It would not have mattered.
It would have, because at the last combat there, that was kind of the hardest one. You guys had a lot of challenging rolls.
Is there any chance that we had of winning that last combat? Any?
Is that a joke?
No, I'm asking DM honestly.
There's always a chance.
Yeah, I don't believe you. But it's okay. Anyway, that's my take. I will let others
You
fill
have a
in.
chance to be struck by lightning 100 times. The probability could be low. Probability could be high on things. A chance just means there is a probability for it to be possible. So yes, there was a possibility. Was it meant to be very challenging and hard? Yes. Your rolls of missing and doing minimum damage repeatedly didn't exactly help you. That's not something I control or make happen. They're your dice.
They're not even my dice. They are computer controlled dice.
True. But you rolled them. I didn't. You
The
clicked them.
computer rolled them.
You clicked them.
Anyway, I'm done.
So, yeah, you all had interesting circumstances in the tower. It was not a standard area that you guys had gone to the tower before. It was a sub area of the tower of some sort that you guys weren't aware of or experienced. Some of the rules were different. One being you didn't have a escape token.
I found it at the bottom.
Yeah, you did. You all found the escape token. Just not
Some
the
of us
standard
at the end of the
escape
club.
token.
I do have a quick question. That's stat-wise. How much experience does it cost to get a tier 1 trait or skill or however we call these?
Do you mean
One
the
is 5.
skills,
Talents?
or do you mean the
The talents.
Talents are
There we go.
5, 10, 15, 20, etc.
Okay.
Up to rank
Always up by
size.
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talents don't change. Your skills depend on if they're career skills or not.
Okay. Thank you. That was it. Sorry to interrupt.
But everything goes up by 5, so you just pay a 5-point penalty on the first rank of non-career skills. So you start with 10 instead of 5.
Okay.
Yep, what that guy said. Any other questions? So, you all find yourselves back at the entrance to the pagoda. Your wounds, physical, are no longer present. Your bodies ache as though you've just recovered from those wounds. And you psychologically still have those wounds. Like, you did experience it. Your gear doesn't seem to have the damage that it took there. But you all find yourselves sitting there with this.
So you're saying my robes are okay?
experience. Yeah.
All right. That's a silver lining.
They're probably a little dirty now, since you probably are plopped on the ground after feeling like you impacted Earth and ceased cognitive functions, and now are back outside with cognitive functions. You probably...
Was it like instantaneous?
There was a little bit of time in between. You don't know how much or anything, but, you know, when you hit like that, there's not a very long duration.
Yeah, as they say, very sudden stop at the end.
Yeah. It's not the falling, it's the stopping that causes a problem. And so the stopping happened and things stopped after that, and then you came back to out front of the pagoda area, and you probably plopped down on your butt. And so you're probably a little dirty now because you plopped on your butt, but they're not bloody and ripped and shredded. My guess is after that kind of experience, unless otherwise stated for some reason, you probably are all sitting. Due to the mental and physical energy requirements. You're probably all kind of just plopped down, sitting around with each other.
Where are we?
Just out front of the pagoda.
Oh, I'm laying on the ground, on my back.
I will find something to sit on. I ain't sitting on the
You
ground.
guys know what the 1,000-yard stare is? Okay, yeah, that'd be what's my character's just sitting there rocking back and forth. Looking at his robes, you can clearly see like a small amount of emotion on his face when he looks at his robes.
So yeah.
I'm just
like, moving my arm around and making sure there's no residual effects of having it eaten.
Puppy, I need a 2 difficulty discipline check for you to not be sitting. Could see resilience.
Hmm?
I need discipline or resilience check from you to keep standing. Yeah, that's a nope.
I was just gonna, like, instead of falling on the ground, I was gonna find something to sit on
Well,
rather than sit on the ground.
no, it's just the fatigue makes you be like, That's too much effort right now.
That's why I'm
So-
laying down on my back.
You could sit on Galway or something like that, but you don't feel like you have the energy to go and get anything.
Could
Like,
I lean against the wall?
you're out front, so the wall's not next to you. You'd have to move to it, which you feel like your body and mind just, they don't want to do anything. You just want to stop. You just want to plop.
Okay.
So you could ask someone to move you to the wall or something, but unless you rolled that discipline check, you basically just plop on your butt or plop on something right there.
Emika, we just all got killed. Can you please just sit down?
Didn't get to, what was that for?
You mean
I was, Malkov is muted.
Sorry. Yeah, it's some noise. Yeah, I'm just trying to move my arm around and make sure that there's no residual effects. And I was going to try and stay on my feet.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to do it. You feel extremely fatigued and want to just plop down and rest, because you're just that level of fatigue. But yeah, you can maintain it.
Well, if I'm super fatigued, then I'll walk over to the corner of the courtyard where there's a tree, and I will sit down under the tree. Out of the way of anybody.
Okay. So you all find yourselves here, as we talked about, just absolutely tired, worn out, fatigued. How long do you take before you do something? Or do you talk to each other? What do you do? You've all been through this ordeal
I fall
together.
asleep.
The bear can't bear with it and dozes off.
Oop.
Is there the teacher or mentor or whatever here waiting to greet us, or?
No. He saw you off and then probably went to go take care of stuff, hoping that you'd be in there for quite a while. And you have to remember the combats took quite a while of our time, but there are only a few rounds. The longest one was 6 rounds, I think.
Okay. I'm just gonna head back to the inn.
Once you get your energy up enough, that's what you're gonna do?
Same.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyone doing anything other than that?
I'm staying there and sleeping unless somebody decides to wake me up.
I'd want to go back to my bed first. Not sure how aware I would be of where I'm going. It's a little stunned, a little startled.
Okay. Yeah, your bed would be in the inn as well, where the others are. So after a bit, Galway is still sleeping there. And the rest of you head over to the inn to get your rooms and rest. Galway, after a bit, you feel a foot tapping you.
What? Can I help you?
Galway, what are you doing sleeping here?
Well, last time I remembered, I was in the tower and I got killed and I poofed here. And I was just so tired that I decided to lay on my back and go to sleep.
Killed? You don't usually get killed in the tower and show up here. Are you in like a side floor or something?
I guess it was really cold and icy.
Oh. Interesting. How did you guys wind up in a side room?
When somebody tells me, that'll be the first time I know. We didn't even have an escape token.
Yeah, those are
There's an
special
escape token?
circumstance floors.
There's an escape token?
Look into this.
Yes.
Didn't know that was an
Typically,
option.
yes.
Typically, yes.
There wasn't on the
there-
special floor. On the standard floors, there are.
what time is it?
Afternoon. Moving towards evening. You guys went in kind of in the morning. You've been sleeping for a couple hours. It's about lunchtime.
Right. Stomach's grumbling. Want some fish. So I'm gonna sit up for a few seconds, get my bearings, and get up, dust myself off. Is the person still there?
Yeah.
Thank you for waking me up. I appreciate it.
Where are your colleagues?
I presume they went to the inn. Which is where I'm going because I'm starving.
All right. You take care of that. We'll look into things and I'll come speak with you guys soon.
Thank you. Off I head to the inn.
Okay. You're all now at the inn. Those of you who went to your rooms, did you go there and start sleeping, or what did you guys do?
Yeah, I'd go straight to sleep.
We'll probably take a nap, get some food, and then go back to practicing.
Okay.
Emiko's a bit angry. So she's probably just trying to like figure out like what the heck was that? Like why did they just put us in a tower for us to die? And then we just come back? Like what? So, yeah, she'll probably like, try to fiddle around with all that, and then probably take a nap and just step back.
All right. Scrappy, what's you doing? Just napping, or?
Oh, he definitely went to sleep.
Okay.
It's very stressful dying.
Oh, yeah. So, Zengetsu, about the time you're leaving, or when you're leaving, you would see Galway in the dining area on your way out. You can either engage or just head to training.
I'm gonna go train.
Okay.
Wasted enough time during the day here sleeping.
That evening, you all get a request to come to the dining area where your mentor is waiting for you all.
I'm already there.
Did you stay there all afternoon, or would you have eaten and then went up to bed?
I feel like rest is probably a good idea, but I probably didn't sleep because I had just taken a nap. So, and I mean, protein doesn't, I don't know, the protein really puts you to sleep. Anything actually gives you energy. So, probably just
Depends if
meditate.
it has other avian chemicals to it, or just protein.
Oh, it's fish.
Yeah.
I had fish, so I didn't get any of that tryptophan.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll probably just meditate in my room until.
Okay.
Yeah. So the whole spirit cleansing thing that I'm supposed to be working on, like, is there a way I can, like, put the meditation time towards that? Like, roll something, I don't know. Is it refinement?
That's what you're trying to get,
Okay.
but it's not what you have yet.
Oh, all right.
We need to roll. We could do contemplation. Perception.
I'm fine with whatever you
Could
choose.
lead to some.
I mean, contemplation is like my wheelhouse, if that helps.
Go for it. It'll at least lend you some insights into
Yeah.
refinement. And corruption.
No difficulty or difficulty?
2 difficulty.
Okay. That is easily one of the best rolls I've had in a month.
Yeah, so you're able to sense you're able to meditate and think back about what has transpired around this feeling of corruption that you got and the taint from the area and the evils that you yourself haven't walked the path of corruption as much as allowed yourself to be influenced by it.
Okay.
So that gives you progress towards
Great.
purifying that.
Awesome. I also just noticed that I didn't get like a success roll, but like it converted the triumph into a success, and it also gave me the triumph. So I guess it's working properly now.
Yep.
Anyway,
Because you did only get 1 success total.
Mhm.
Because the triumph is a success, but then it has
Yeah.
the other aspect. Yep.
I will, and after I finish that, I will come downstairs to the dining area and order some dumplings for everyone. Some of my special dumplings.
Did you
I
all
believe
show
they
up
have
when
this-
you got the
They have the
request to
recipe.
show up for dinner? For supper?
Yep. I'd show up.
Emiko?
Yeah.
Hey, you?
No, I don't think I have any super specific questions. You did answer the one about the fact that there's usually an escape thing.
Oh, it was, would you show up for dinner? Your mentor asked you guys to come to
Oh.
dinner. Talk to you all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Food's good for healing.
Yeah, like
So
you've
you'll
got.
get there.
Sorry, go ahead. No, it's fine. I was going to describe the dinner, but it's all good.
Yeah, you get there and there's actually a decent spread of food already there for you. There's dumplings, there's roast pork, there's noodles, there's rice, there's vegetables, there's quite a good spread. When he asks you all to sit and eat and take turns telling him about what transpired.
I got hit a lot, and I expired. It was not fun, especially the last battle. Being paralyzed and was it disillusioned or off balance or what? I forget. It was something that kept me from moving and kept me from taking defensive stances and all these other things. So
Oh yeah,
it was very, very unhappy. So well, whoever put that specific scenario together deserves some kudos. It was very challenging. I'm done.
Nothing could have prepared me for that experience. I did not expect to be choosing between suicide and being eaten alive when I came to school.
I don't think most people expect that.
on your entry form, have you considered?
Have you considered the possibility that you may have to jump off a cliff or get eaten alive? While
Are you into war?
Should have read the fine print.
Emma goes and gets to. Do either of you tell the mentor anything about your?
Mine would be a very factual account of exactly what happened.
And Mogo's just gonna be like, what kind of game are you people playing at? What kind of school is this? He's like very angry of what happened. Like, I did not sign up for that.
But we learned something. We learned that those giants will bite your arm off. And that those undead things can paralyze and disorient us.
I can learn all that from reading.
Seems there's something about your group or one of you or something that triggered something that should not have happened. At the earliest, the event that you all had should have taken place a year from now. And that's one of the courses that we tend to teach people at the beginning of next year, is about the possibility of special floors appearing on the tower.
What makes them
We're
appear?
trying to figure out what happened to somehow trigger that with your group this time, which is why I wanted to get your accounts. Because it shouldn't have happened, like I said, until next year. Not till halfway through your second year do they usually ever show up. That's the earliest record we had. Which is why we make it a point to talk about it in the second year.
Feels like something we should know way ahead of before going in the tower in the first place.
That's why we talk about it in the beginning of the second year to prepare everyone for half a year before it's possible that it happens.
Well,
And that's-
it happened to us.
This is what we're trying to figure out. That has never happened before.
But considering it did happen, and considering our performance, what is your take on how we did?
I haven't even spent any time evaluating that. I'm just trying to figure out how this even happened.
Okay.
So
I'm just going to give Galway a kind of a somewhat puzzled look. We failed.
Yes, but
What
like,
evaluation do you need? We failed.
I will say
Yeah.
most people who
Who cares? I
successfully
just wanna know
make
what
it
happened.
through a side room like that, a side floor, they usually come out with 1 to 3 new abilities. So they do pose great opportunity, but also great risk, as you all experienced. Probably still all feeling pretty achy and fatigued right about now.
As you were saying that, Galway fell asleep.
Pokes you to wake you up again. But yeah,
I'm
he's
sorry,
like, that's
I'm
part
just
of
so
why.
tired.
Yep. But he's trying to get this resolved to find out everything he can. Like, that's part of why we have this nice spread I ordered for everyone, to make sure you all have plenty of energy to recuperate and heal. And we are taking it serious, trying to figure out how this happened, which is why I wanted to have this talk with you all, to find out anything you experienced or noticed during it, like leading up to it.
Death.
I do remember it though. So when we were going in, I don't remember ever being given a token.
Can this be because Galway was corrupted?
I don't know. That's what I want to know. If it's simply you had
Or
corrupted
Emiko.
party members,
I'm not corrupted.
Bull.
then we need to
Hey,
know.
you watch your mouth, all right? You're the ones that went all crazy for the stupid cursed books.
I will say, at your current ranking and floor level, we've never seen the undead appearing like that before.
We got some more meditation to do then to try to learn how to purify myself a little bit more. I will say to the group that if this is in fact my fault for becoming corrupted, then I sincerely apologize. And
You're not the
hope
only
that-
one that has corruption. You're the one that has corruption from the undead.
I am not corrupted, all right? Gosh, you're like a child.
I'm just a big teddy bear. Out of character. No.
You know,
Yeah,
you
the
know,
only
you know who have
difference is-
teddy bears? Children.
Well, he is your teammate, Emiko. So you
He's
have
not
him
my
in your
teammate.
group. What does that make?
Listen, I'm here not because I want to be.
Okay, bye.
Really, I was
the
just
only
put in this
difference
group.
is between last time you entered the tower and this one. Tell me if I'm missing anything.
Okay.
A couple of you are experiencing some corruption to your souls in your
I have no idea
spirit,
what you're talking about.
and I believe this was the first time you guys went in with Heyu. So we're trying to figure out what there happened to trigger it. Is there any other details different between this time you went in than last time? The token should have appeared in your inventory when you went in. The same person that had it last time should have had it this time.
I look at Emiko.
I checked. I didn't have a token. I checked when we were in the tower, and there's no token in my pockets or anything. I don't remember there being anyone greeting us either.
Well, keep an attentive
No, there was definitely no one
eyes
waiting for us.
these next couple days, and if you find anything strange, let me know, because this is an issue we want to figure out. Like I said, the earliest record ever of a side room appearing was a half year into the second year. You guys are still in your first year. Yeah, you're a little over halfway through your first year, but you're not done your first year, let alone into your second year halfway. That's, like I said, that's why we have that be the one of the first things we go over with you all at the beginning of the second year is information about the side floors.
You might want to start teaching it earlier than that.
Well, we need to figure out what triggered it, because it's never happened before. In hundreds of years
Always
of
expect
working
the
here,
unexpected.
well, in hundreds of years of it going on, it's never happened. Or that time
Well,
frame.
it happened this time. And
Obviously.
you can tell that Emiko is just like over it at this point. Like, she's just really upset with what happened.
If you're so frustrated with it, Emiko, why don't you help us look into how it happened instead of being upset that it happened? Because
Well,
we're
if you're
upset
willing to
that
give
it
me the
happened too,
resources
and we're trying to
for me
find
to be able to do that, then sure.
And are you gonna let me look at the books about the creation of that tower and how it works?
There are none.
Oh,
That's part of that tower is why we built the school
What
here.
is that loud buzzing noise?
Sounds like somebody's phone.
That was as when you muted it went away.
Az is just buzzing with anticipation for this.
Out of character, you had mentioned we were going to be getting money. Did you ever figure that out?
I was pretty sure I added some to everything.
Did you?
I haven't looked at money.
Fairly certain I did that.
See a lot more money than I had before, that's for sure.
Well, there you go. That means money was added. And I did add experience from last session as well, so everyone should have money and experience.
Yes, that's why I was asking about how much
Through
talents
last session.
cost.
Yep, no, you're good. So, you'll get to have your meal. He collects the information you all share with him, and then asks you to be alert and attentive the next few days and to get your rest. Is there anything you guys particularly want to do over those next couple days of rest? As you revive from the fatigue that you've underwent.
I'm going to see if I can get in contact with my brother.
Yeah, he would show up.
Yeah, and I'll just tell him the same place that we met last time.
Okay.
Which I think it was like at a cafe or something. Like,
Yeah, it was at the inn there, which is the main place.
I think I went to a different place because I didn't want,
Oh, right. I think you went to the tea house.
yeah, I went to the tea house.
Yeah. So you get there, he's waiting for you. As he sees you come in, he pours a cup of tea for you.
Yeah. Just gonna be like, you could have warned me about the blue tower or whatever it was called. I can't remember. The ice tower. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. He's like, shouldn't have been possible. I'm actually helping out, looking into what happened.
What is this school?
It teaches different arts. Social arts as well as martial arts.
But like, why do they keep putting our lives at risk here?
But despite how much I despise this, we didn't actually die. So I'm not sure if we can actually say our lives were at risk per se. We thought they were.
The first tower, you can die. It's what the token's for, if you use it. But it's she's pretty shaken up because she thought she was gonna die. And her brother probably sees this, like.
So as you're drinking the tea, you actually feel it helping calm your mind. And he's kind of giving you time and space to let out any of it you need.
Yeah, just like, I died in there. I felt it. And it, like, just supposed to, like, move on from that? Just what is this school?
So he lets you get it all out and stuff, and he's like, you ask about putting your life on the line, and yet you're saying that our parents were okay, and yet they had you remove how many lives?
Is this some ploy to make me feel guilty. It's not gonna work. I was just doing my job.
Okay. But what is the value of one life over another? The feeling you felt, every single one of those felt that way at your hands.
She's gonna just like get up and like slap the tea and like spilling it. Just like, what do you know anyways? I don't even know why I came to you.
Because I've been through it. He hands you a set of papers.
What's this?
I dealt with.
A what?
What I dealt with.
I will look it over.
And it's a detailed account of the training and torments and removals that your brother was forced to undertake before he disappeared. As well as the details of the contract that was going to give him additional training in exchange for you being expunged.
Dead.
And they're all dated. And it shows the one about you being just a little bit before he disappeared.
She's just gonna stare at the paper for a little bit. And she doesn't have the words, or like doesn't really know what to say to it all. So she's just gonna put the papers on the table and just say that we were just doing our job. She doesn't know how to, she doesn't want to face all that.
So do you
So
wanna
she
do that job?
reflects.
Or would you rather
What?
stop it?
Stop. And she's a bit baffled by the question. Nobody's ever asked her if she wants to do it or not.
Yep.
So she doesn't know how to answer.
Take a seat. Drink some tea and think about it.
Yeah, and
Take your time.
So she starts like reflecting, just like thinking like, who am I if I don't do the job? That's all she's ever done. So she doesn't respond today because and you'll probably see like a puzzled look on her face, just thinking about it.
Yeah.
So she'll just be like, I don't know. And she's just gonna be like, I should probably get back to the inn.
If that's what you feel you need to do and you should do, and that you want to do. And he puts quite a bit of emphasis on that.
Yeah, and she'll just
That's what
look.
you want to do.
Yeah, and she'll just kind of like stare for a bit as she's like slowly walking away. And then turn around and then start heading back. And just thinking on the conversation that she just had. Want what I want? What do I want? And that's basically gonna be what she's doing the whole walk home. Like, what?
Never asked that question before. What do you do with it?
It's like, oh, what do you mean? What I want? I don't know what I want.
I'm allowed to want?
What? Makes no sense. Mm-hmm. So that's gonna be her whole walk back.
Gonna get your mind in a little bit of a interesting predicament. On top of the other stuff.
Yeah.
Because she said she doesn't like and doesn't want to have that feeling of death.
Yeah.
But then now she knows she's made other people feel that way. And now she needs to figure out, what does she want? 'Cause
Yep.
That's the other thing.
Yeah. She's never like had she's never had that. She never come close to almost dying. And technically she did die. Like she died, but didn't die.
She got to experience what that feels like.
Yes. So fun times.
I have a question out of character. For Puppy. I wonder if this is the first time Emiko has ever felt actual guilt. If she feels any guilt at all. I'll just leave that nugget there.
Yeah.
Let me mess with your brain some more.
That's what role-playing games are for.
I mean, I would say that she's definitely felt guilt before. Like when she was young and she had to kill her first victim, she probably felt guilt then. And then as she kept killing, it just got easier and easier, and she closed herself off.
But now
You
it's being
use the
opened
word
back up.
victim.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, they use the word victim, so that definitely implies at least some guilt.
Well, Emiko probably would use the term client.
Well, I was gonna say contract.
Target.
She was hired to do a job. She did the job.
Fulfillment of contract. Anyway,
Instruction.
that was very that was very good, Puppy.
Thank you.
And now Emiko has a lovely look on her face when any of you see her.
Lovely.
Yeah, just a puzzled look. It's probably like puzzled look of like
What?
you can tell
What?
she's thinking about something, but
Hey,
you're
now
not
she
quite
knows how
sure
we
what she
feel.
is. So it's like, yeah, she's not her normal Emiko self.
On top of the mental trauma of death, she now has the mental trauma of trying to evaluate something she's never evaluated before and the puzzlement therein.
Yeah. Just be like, wait, am I a bad person? Ugh. To be fair, Emiko knows she's not a good person. She's always known that.
But she's not really allowed herself to consider the fact or to consider if there's a way to change.
Yeah, in her mind, she's never had that option to be able to do something like that and stop what she's doing and try a better path.
And now she's kind of been suggested that's an option, and so now she's a bit shaken.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it sounds like you took your responsibilities seriously. You accomplished what was the task that were given to you. I don't see why you feel so guilty. I don't know.
You know what? You're so right. I just did the job.
The one thing I have to disagree with is the destroying of the books and the destroying of the statues. That's just, why would you destroy knowledge like that? Knowledge can always be used. Even bad knowledge can be used.
Yeah, just ask
really?
that
Because
way.
like our mentor also didn't think that.
Fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's not like it
Now we're
imparted
going
a
through a whole
corruption
thing for
directly
corruption.
into his spirit or anything.
You should never feel guilty for doing your job well. That's a very odd thing to feel guilty for. Now you're just doing a different job, that's all.
Yeah.
My character's
Emiko
very
don't trust
sheltered,
curse
but,
books.
yeah. I guarantee that his family would not hesitate to use assassinations.
I mean, noble families. That's how they get things. That's how they get things done.
Wealthy, powerful, noble family famous for tactics. Yeah,
No.
they're going to use assassins.
Mhm.
They probably would have a different perspective than life is cheap. It's more, this is unfortunately the best way to minimize casualties, is more the thing than being just straight ruthless. It's more, what's the minimum casualty route?
Well, yeah, you're trying to achieve the goal, which is why if she was just a murderer, then yes, I could call her evil. But if she's doing a job, that's very different. It's very different in my character's mind. You have accomplished a task that's honorable.
Which if he finds out, it's assassin work. Basically, paid killer.
Yeah, but it's a job. He may not know all the details, but is that like, with what he's heard, he would be like, I don't understand why you're feeling bad. But if she tells him more details about her actual history, that's up to her. But with the very
Yeah.
surface
As
stuff,
soon
he
as
would
he
know.
finds
He'd be
out that
very
it
confused.
was any targets are acceptable, it's not the value of the target that matters, it's the amount of money behind the removal of the target that matters.
I mean, yeah, I would generally.
All right, Emiko's case, whoever her family tells her to kill, that's who's dying.
Yeah, no, I think my character would probably understand that. I'll be honest with you, being from a semi regionally famous family, it's all for the family. Give up everything for the family.
What are we up to?
We're up to the three of you. We've done what
Okay.
Emiko's doing with these couple days, trying to deal
Oh.
with her mental situation from the tower events and getting additional mental fun.
Dealing with her
fairly straightforward.
past.
I'm gonna train. I'm gonna keep practicing. I was told to do that 1,000 times a day at least. I'm going to be doing that. And in the spare time, then I'll be working on either calligraphy or contemplation and trying to figure out how to improve my refinement.
Okay.
My time is going to be spent in deep meditation about more purification and working with my mentor on my earth-based talents. Any spare time is going to be spent in the kitchen.
So yeah, you guys spend a few days on this varying events. Hey, did you say what you're doing these days?
Yes, I'll be studying my spells, my spell books. I'm going to get the talent signature spell, so I'll thematically fit that into me advancing by studying my current spells.
Yeah.
And the signature spell I'm going to choose is, of course, Barrier.
You may have used that one.
And what that does is gives me a singular reduction in difficulty. I have seriously considered getting rid of Augment, unless we've gained a PowerPoint, which I don't think we've had. You probably would have told us. Getting rid of Augment and getting the attack spell, but then getting the Favor of the Fae, which gives you a fairly notable boost to using manipulation, which seems like would be very much a skill my character would use. Manipulating the battlefield, moving enemies around, even allies. So that's going to be down the road. That's the next plan.
Okay.
But yeah, studying my spells, going to get the signature spell, and try to make myself less likely to die next time.
Okay. The days tick on as you guys are doing this, and your mentor comes back to you all, check on how everyone's doing, and applauds your efforts and work, and states that the investigation couldn't find any definitive details as to how that was even possible. There's no indication of it acting differently, but somehow it did. And so they're going to alter your educational course and going to shift what you would be doing beginning of next year to now, and what you should be doing now to the beginning of next year.
They're going to flip?
Yeah, because they want to make sure they talk to you guys about the special floors, since you've already dealt with one.
All right.
And you've
It was very
encountered
special.
They're going to talk to you all about that instead and prepare you earlier than you should be, because what happened.
Okay.
Because the tower is a really good place to practice and train, because it's real danger, real world scenario, real effort, real training. But they don't want to send you in without knowing about the details on the special floors, since you somehow have triggered one before you should have. So over the next couple months, the mentor goes over the details of the special floors, and you find out the details about the pagoda. So the pagoda, that tower, was originally here why they built the city around here. In that its connection to the tower, just those magical floors, is something that the school was based around because it allows for real experience with less risk, thereby allowing a greater chance that people can actually improve and learn without the same level of fatality that could otherwise be had. Because, you know, if two martial practitioners clash, yeah, they can learn a lot, but if it's not careful, one can die and then there's one less, right?
When they say it takes more skill to not kill your opponent than the other way around.
And so that's part of the value of the tower is there is a chance of fatality on the normal floors, but since you're able to control your departure from it, you can gauge the difficulty and push yourselves, but still have a way to reduce the probability of fatalities and thereby keep pushing yourself to improve without the issue of being fatal. However, the special floors are an exception. Special floors have their own rules, have their own settings, have their own parameters. And they've undergone studying them for some time and recording them.
So,
Their
have they seen the
parameters-
special floor we just had before?
Get to that. The special floor's parameters are different. Instead of having an escape token, which is normal to allow you to choose when you have pushed yourself to the limit, the special floor's exit parameters are you succeed or perish. And if you perish on the special floors, you don't die, you're ejected from the tower, which you all experienced. However, there's never been a recording of that happening as early as you guys have had, as they said. However, those special floors are also known to be able to be where you can get rewards that can otherwise not be had. If you recall, what did you get from the other floors?
Oceans.
I wouldn't know.
No. From the other floors, the normal
Oh,
floors.
I think we got some money.
Nothing. The school
And some-
rewarded you money as a
okay, then nothing.
reward
Yeah.
for doing
Okay.
it. Your experience of combat on those floors is all you got.
Yeah.
What'd you get from the special floor?
Oceans.
You got some potions, you got some gems and stuff that was basically turned into money for you. And sometimes you can get other rewards as well. And oftentimes people's experience is enriched there in metagame terms, meaning they get additional XP that they can spend to get additional traits. And so when they come out, they have new skills that they didn't have when they went in. So the special floors are actually seen as very valuable. But there's not been a way to determine how or when they get triggered. Just that somewhere around the 2.5-year mark, that, you know, once you've been there and you're halfway through your second year, so you've been at school for 1.5 years, it seems like at that point, from then till on, there's a chance that they can trigger the special floors. And so people will prepare themselves so they can keep climbing floors and practicing and improving their abilities. But they really, once they've been there for a year and a half, they start hoping to trigger those special floors to complete them to get the special rewards that those floors can offer. It can be weapons, armor, potions,
Getting your arm bit
skills,
off.
experience. In other words, a whole bunch of different things. And so their risk is higher typically, but they also tend to come with much greater rewards.
I
So
don't like
they
getting
go
your arm
through-
bit off. That didn't look very rewarding.
No, but if you would have beaten the floor, what would you have gotten?
Well, I don't know. We didn't do that. So what you're saying is
Yeah.
that the tower is evaluating us somehow. It evaluated us as being needing a challenge.
Something like that. We're still trying to figure out how that happened. We have no idea.
Is the tower alive? Does it have sentience?
That's a great question. If you find out, let us know.
My character's just sitting there, like tapping his chin, thinking, stroking his very, very well manicured beard.
Yeah, and like they're admitting truthfully the details of the tower. It predates the school. It has these special abilities. There's the special floors. They don't know who built it, how it was built, where it connects to exactly, how it works exactly. They have collected the data that there is floors that can be randomized that kind of slowly go up in difficulty. And then special floors that can appear that have completely different parameters and difficulty, but also can have, you know, special rewards. And they haven't been able to figure out an exact mechanism on how to trigger those special floors, so they're not sure how to get them to show up, but they know they're valuable. So they would love to, which is part of why they want to know how you guys triggered it. Because that would be very valuable to figure out if they could figure out how you triggered it, because then they would like to be able to trigger it.
I have an idea. Go has an idea. Come on, we get back in the tower again. Let's see if we can trigger it again.
They say no. Your mentor tells you no, not until he's done with getting you familiar with the tower and its special features, like
No
the
worries.
special floors.
And then Mika's like, I'm not going back in that tower. You're crazy.
I've had nearly enough therapy to do that again.
So yeah, they want to make sure you're ready before that happens. And so for the rest of that year, it's basically teaching you intricacies about the tower and the special floors and how that all works. So how does that work with you all, and what sort of responses do you guys have with that?
Say one more time. Rest of the year is what?
The rest of the year is going over the special aspects of the tower and the details of the tower.
Okay. Wonder if
All
like
I keep hearing is that they know basically nothing about this tower.
You know the greatest thrill for a researcher?
This-
The greatest thrill for a researcher is to be the first to reach a conclusion. So this makes my character extremely excited that they don't know anything about the tower.
They certainly can't control it. I'm sure that
Yeah.
scares them more than anything.
Well, they're curious. That's part of why they built the school here. They want to know. And there's endless documents recording every aspect they can about the different creatures that are seen in the tower, the different special floors that have appeared, all the details they can gather around each time a special floor appears, trying to find out if there's a connection. Is the tower alive or not? Is it some sort of being or creature? Is there some sort of design or controller behind it? These are all questions they have that they're trying to figure out.
A lot of the things that it can do are basically much higher end versions of what formations can do, which is what my character studies. So yeah, this would be very fascinating to him.
Yeah. And
Being able to summon creatures and create things out of nothing, that's all stuff formations try to do.
Yeah, they have documents about people researching and hypothesizing. Giving hypothesis.
Okay. You had it right the first time, by the way.
Yeah, it's just my tongue got twisted right as I was saying.
Yep.
Go figure.
No worries.
About whether it is just formations, multiple formations, something like the next level or degree above formations.
That's why my character asked if there was a sentience, because
So,
formations usually need someone controlling / maintaining them.
Right. And that's why some people agree that it's a possibility and they want to know as well.
so I have a question.
Yeah.
Didn't go and find, wasn't there some writing on a wall somewhere in the one of the tower floors?
It was on a special floor that you went to.
Yeah.
And you found it led you to find some potions.
Okay. Do I let them know about that?
You tell me.
Yes. Any information that I can provide, I will provide.
You'll see they will go to a file and pull out a file and record it in there.
Also remember, like, well, the first time we went in the tower, we started out on the floor and we killed all the groups, and then instead of going to another floor, the group simply spawned on the same floor, and we did that 3-4 times before we decided to stop, and then we stopped. And then the next time that we went in the tower, without an escape token, there were actual stairs that took us up floors. We had to actually walk up the stairs, and that gave us a sense of being able to move around and get, like, flank our enemies and look down over our enemies or up at them or different things. It gave us different sets of perspectives that we didn't have when we first entered the tower the first time, and we didn't actually change floors.
That's what the special floors are like. They have their own rules.
Okay.
There's been records of, like, a lava room where you have to get across while battling monsters. There's, like, shadow sort of floors where everything's, like, shaded in darkness, and there's shadow creatures attacking. There's special floors of mushroom biomes where, like, everything's fungal based.
Huh.
There's special floors of just about anything. Like, there's a wide selection of special floors.
Okay.
Not all of them have multi-level. Some do, some
Okay.
don't. But
All right.
all the special floors have special rules. Some will give you permanent damage, so the longer you're there, the like you get health taken away as you're there longer.
Oh wow.
There's a floor that was recorded that has the opposite of that.
Wow.
All the special floors have their own rules. And you never know what special floor you're going to draw or what the rules are going to be or anything until you get there. And so part of the point of this period is to show you all the ones that exist so you can kind of know some of what's out there, just in case you come across them, you have some idea. You may or may not come across them, but the point is if you at least know some details how it works, then there's a better chance you can handle it and understand what you're getting into.
I will say this. So we encountered bandits, which we've encountered before outside of the tower. We also encountered those things with the spellcasters, the sorcerers, or whatever they were. We encountered we encountered the evil baron. I don't know that we've encountered the big hulking things, the big hulking things. I don't remember what those were. We haven't encountered those outside. We have encountered the clay men.
Yeah, terracotta soldiers.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of. It sounds like what the tower does is it prepares you for future battle in two ways. It prepares you by continuously fighting what you've already fought, so that you can continue to prepare and develop new strategies if need be for fighting those, while also introducing you to new enemies. And this sounds like it feeds into the formation thing, or the formation aspect, where different combinations of different things. So it seems like it's just an extremely high level formationist, for lack of a better term. The tower.
Yet there's been no record of a formation being able to be this powerful, this intrinsic, this capable, this dynamic. But yet there are some things you can draw similarities between formations in the tower, and so that's why that hypothesis has been given. But no one has found any of the scribing or markings or designations of a formation to be able to say that for certain.
It sounds like we have a checklist of sorts for when we go back into the tower.
Well, you got a lot of answers and you got a lot of questions.
Yeah.
But it makes it clear why they didn't warn you about the special floor, because you weren't supposed to run into it yet.
It's true.
You ran into it a year early somehow.
I still would have liked to know.
That's why they went and told you now, because you weren't supposed to run into it for at least a year. And they were going to make sure you're ready before you did, but something happened. And they still want to know what. Because if they could figure out what, then that gives them a chance to be able to trigger it when they want it. which would be useful, but also know how it gets triggered so they can make sure it doesn't happen early. So it has multiple facets of worth if they can figure out how exactly you all got it to trigger early. Which is why they've researched it and looked into it and investigated it and asked you all and are trying to figure it out. They had dissections. They might set you on a table dissector to try to figure out how you got it to work. But you know, they're not Emiko's family.
I never dissected anyone. I'm not.
I didn't say you did. I said your family.
I don't know. I don't know what they might do, but I just go out and kill the people on the list.
As far as you know.
Yeah. I just kill the people who I'm supposed to kill that they tell me, and that's what I do.
Has Emiko responded to her brother about what she wants, or is she still thinking about that?
Oh, you know, I mean, it's there. She's doing what she does best, and, you know, putting it in the box. to deal with it for, you know, in the next life.
He makes it a point to show up every so often, asking if there's anything you would like to do. In a friendly way.
In a friendly way.
Is there
Great.
anything you would like to eat? Is there anywhere you'd like to go? Is there anything you'd like me to get while I'm out? You know.
Yes.
He's sucking up.
No. He's
I know,
her
I'm just
brother.
kidding. It's fine.
I mean, he's doing it to try to get her to think about what she wants, but he's also doing it because he's her brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Emiko's like, I don't, like, she doesn't have any places she goes. She just sticks to her studies and stuff. She doesn't have any friends.
Do you want flowers, sister? Do you want tea? Sister, would you like to go for a walk?
I think she's like, what is he up to? She can't comprehend that he's just trying to be nice. So in her mind, like, he must want something, right? That's the only logical reason.
Nobody's ever nice. They always want something.
Yeah. Because, I mean, everyone that's come up to her, they usually want something. So she's like, what makes this so different? Like, he wants something, right? Right? There's no way he just wants to be nice. There's no way. So, Yeah, that's that's gonna be her every time he comes up. He's like, just kind of like, no. You're like, no, I'm good. No, thank you. And just like,
Do you want to stay here, or do you want to go home? Do you want to go somewhere else? Do you want to explore?
and it's at this point that she's going to actively avoid him.
Well, no. These are all questions that come up over like 6 months of time. It's not all at once.
Okay. Yeah, she's
Does her brother just start like leaving her notes and she's avoiding him? Just wakes up and there's a note. Just to remind you.
Well, for her right now in us, it's happening now, right? But for Emiko, it's been over 6 months. So it's not, do you want to? It's like once a week or so, maybe less often, maybe more, depending on, things. But it's spread out.
yeah. And she's just gonna ask, like, what do you want? What do you want from me?
To help you figure out what you want in life and to see if I can help you accomplish it.
Maybe I don't want anything. Maybe I just need a pen and paper.
Goes brings you pen and paper.
She's just running low on some paper, and she needs another pen. So it's a small thing, but that's the best she can come up with at this moment.
And he gets it for her. Gets some nice paper and a nice pen. Has them in a nice box. Here you are, sister.
Just like, thank you. And just like awkwardly be like, I'm gonna go back to the inn now. She does not do well in like what? And someone being nice to her without wanting something in return? That makes no sense to her. Yeah, she'll get back to the inn, pull out her nice paper that she got and her new pen. And yeah, she'll put it all nice and neat on her desk.
Good quality.
I mean, only the best for Emiko, right?
He doesn't know where he got it from, because you can't get it in the store here.
Yeah, well, you
store
know, he
has
was
good ones,
he
but they're
was a
basic.
former assassin, so like I'm sure he has his tricks. I'm sure he has his ways. He probably knows people.
He might. But the fact is, it wasn't something he just went and easily bought.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and I don't remember if I already did something like this, but she's going to write letters to her other brothers and send them to their last known location to see if they will respond and if they are even like out there.
Okay. Think about what you want to send them and message me, and I will get that to you. The responses.
Okay. Sounds good.
That way you can put some time and thought into it. Because you probably don't know exactly right offhand.
No.
What do you want?
Not offhand. Dear brothers.
Verbatim, what do you send them?
Bet you didn't expect to hear from me.
So yeah, we'll recount next week what you write them.
Yep.
So while Emiko is dealing with her lovely family issues and her self-image quandaries, is there anything particular that the rest of you are working on during this time?
Same stuff. I'm going to be working on my sword technique and general fighting prowess, as well as contemplation and refinement.
Okay.
And Galway's gonna keep focusing on meditation and spiritual purification and earth element. I guess magic.
Okay. Hey, is there anything other than what you said before that you're going to be working on?
No, study would definitely be my main focus, especially anything I can find on the tower and what they've deciphered from it, because that would definitely be fascinating to my character.
Okay.
Pretty much anytime I can
makes-
stick my nose in a book about that, I'm probably going to be doing it for a while.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure that you guys have a chance to, if there's anything that's you think of that is outside that, I want to give you a chance to, speak up to it.
At the moment, I don't have like anyone specific I want to talk to or anything yet.
Okay.
I feel like I'm still trying to like get a better feel for the community, so to speak.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you want to do that, you could always choose to go out and speak to someone in the community.
I will say
So I could
that,
like go out on the town and just like talk to people. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Like,
what gang
giving
does.
you
I mean,
guys a list of people that were in the academy.
I would say that like Gang is very he seems to be very social and helpful, and he seems to know people around town very well because of the nature of his what he does. Like he does deliveries, he helps, he's very helpful to the townspeople and all the other students, and Galway goes running with him morning regularly, so you're welcome to join us.
I would definitely be down.
Nothing wrong with some cardio.
Right.
Okay. But yeah, we did come up with a list of people around the academy. It was before you joined that we went over it and had everyone kind of pick someone they could associate with, and then someone who is going to be their specific ability trainer. So you have your general mentor who's kind of helping, making sure you guys get through things and get the training, the general trainings and stuff. And then there's specialty masters or mentors that you guys each take on that are specific to each of you, separate. We haven't put yours down yet, and I need to put yours in, but I also need to get your background in here, and I didn't get that in here, which that one's on me because I think you put some in the Discord. Gyang, for example, has also made a contact with the merchant. He has picked which of the merchants he's associated with. He's master, that is the main training person he's looking to get training from is the tactician.
Yep, because he plays chess with him, or does he play? Yeah, he plays something. And Puppies is the guy that has her looking for all those beads.
Wraith. Yep. Just having her be perceptive and pay attention and look for things. Beads. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yahweh.
Yeah, mine is the yeah, he's the one that does all the heavy lifting and the boulders and everything.
And Zengetsu has the unseen blade. He's a guy who works on special blade techniques. Also, others within the academy. There's smiths, bakers, there's a few elders, there's guards, storytellers, fishermen, farmer, artist, calligraphers, potters, herbalists, merchants, librarians, scholars. You name it, there's probably someone here of that description in the academy. I did come up with a list of some of them, but it's not an exhaustive list of everyone in the academy. So if there's an existing one you want to make into more of a contact that you build a relationship with, that's one of the things you can do during this time. And if one of the existing ones don't fit you, we can work on making a new one.
All right.
But if he wouldn't focus on that and just do his own thing and train, that's fine too. They're all options.
Yeah, I mean, his main focus is going to be the study of the tower, which it seems like our direct mentor is already somebody who is very, very deep into that. It seems most of them honestly are. So, has the village been here longer than the school, or has it been here, like, is it because of the school?
Because of the school.
Okay. You can probably see where I was going with that.
Mm-hmm. So, the founders of the school found tower during one of their exploration, their adventures, and they checked it out, and they saw how special and unique it was, and started building the academy around it. So to start with, it was just a few buildings, and then it just kept growing, and because people can get practical application training in the tower under, a more safe environment, they tend to come out of the academy more skilled than most other places because their practical combat expertise is greater because of the tower than most other places can provide, with fewer fatalities during training.
Yeah, being able to get combat experience without the fear of dying is pretty ridiculous advantage.
Well, that's the special floors. You can die on the normal floors, but you have
but you have the token. So as long as you're
you have the
reasonably
token to say
intelligent.
when you want to quit. If you feel like, hey, that last round pushed us to our limit, you just, we're out. Yeah, so it's less risk, not no risk on the normal floors. Which is part of why the special floors are seen as extremely valuable, because you're guaranteed not to die, so you might as well push yourself as hard as possible. If you succeed, there's really special rewards to it. And so the amount you can learn about your own capabilities is fairly great on those special floors, because once you know you're not going to die, you feel you can push yourself completely, right?
Yeah, there's no consequence. You just
Well, there is consequence. It hurts, and you're worn out for quite a while after.
there's no seemingly permanent consequence. Put it that way.
Right. There's no permanent consequence from it, which is pretty big, especially since on the flip side, there are permanent rewards you get if you actually do succeed. They just are not normal difficulty floors. As you all experience, they take a bit more.
Through that.
But had you known there's a guarantee that you would not have permanent death, how would you have gone differently about it? Which is why they tend to try to prepare people for it before they go, except somehow you guys triggered it early.
For what it's worth, if I had known earlier if I had known in advance that we weren't gonna die, then I probably would have died earlier. I probably wouldn't have protected myself as much. I probably would have just gone in like guns blazing.
But if you know there's a huge reward if you succeed, you also really try to succeed too, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And so that's the value of it, is you understand it's going to hurt and you're going to be down for a few days if you fail, but if you succeed, there's a good reward. You're going to really push yourself.
Do we still have those pots, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Which is something you're all like, oh. As they talk about, you actually get rewards. So you died, but you came out with some extra potions that you didn't use that you got there. Huh. So even though you don't really die, you do really get rewards. That's why they teach everyone that during the second year, is to prepare them so they're aware, so that they can be mentally and physically and, get their equipment prepared for it before they go. But you guys decided to mess that up.
Darn.
I made no decisions.
I mean, to be fair, like none of us made that decision. Like,
No, I know that's the joke.
The tower felt that we were ready to at least try.
You don't know why or how it happened. That's what they're still trying to figure out. Because there's never been a record of it happening this early before. And so that's why they're like, what happened? How did you do it? It's big.
It's good.
So, other than your standard training, was there anything you guys wanted to do? Now that I mentioned some of the other things during those 6 months.
I think a lot of my want stems from wanting the spiritual purification and just taking that next step because of my background and like my myself being a priest. I want to get my spirit right so that I can help others down like maybe I can, if Emiko comes to her senses, maybe I can help her cleanse her spirit, which may
What are you talking
improve,
about? I don't need any cleansing.
which may improve her abilities.
My abilities are like top tier. Okay, they've never been better.
Maybe I can. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what will come with having that that spiritual journey. So I think that's where a large part of my time will go.
Okay.
And then the second is going to be my Earth area focus.
Okay.
See, I think for Emiko to cleanse her soul, well, first off, she has to like actually realize that she's corrupted. But what's holding her back is, I think, in order for her to get rid of that, she has to come to terms with her past. And she doesn't want to do that. So that's what's holding her back, is her closing that side off and just leaving it in a box, locked away.
Almost like your brother's poking at the box, trying to get you to open it up and deal with it.
Yeah. For some reason. So, but yeah, she doesn't want to deal with all the things that's happened in her past, the things that she's done. She doesn't want to deal with that. That's why she closed herself off from everyone. Never get close to anyone. That's her motto.
I mean, I don't know how good of a motto that really is. And I understand.
If you don't get close to anyone, they can't hurt you.
But you also can't
If you
learn.
stay locked in the basement forever, you don't
Yeah.
have to worry about running into people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Now I will say that, like, I personally work from home, and like this is all out of character. I work from home, and like I don't really like, the only people that I interact with on a daily basis are my family. So I don't really have a large circle. So I can definitely say that if I went into the office, I would probably have I would probably learn more because then I would like interact with people every single day. But I don't know. It's just me. My wife has made the same suggestion. Anyway.
People.
Yeah, I know, right? People suck.
What do you mean, puppy? You are the most social one. You go out to all the parties, hang out with all the
time.
people.
I go out to my room all the time. I go out to the kitchen to get me some snacks, pretty good. Oh, you meant outside? Well, I do take the dogs out to go outside.
You take the dogs out, or do you just let the dogs out?
I take the dogs out.
Okay.
Well, I have to carry Charlie, and then I put her down outside. Yeah. And then Bailey, I have to have her on a leash. So I take her on a leash, and I just kind of go do your business. And so I go outside.
I'm sorry to get us on this tangent. We can circle back.
I mean, it's somewhat applicable to how Umika is being, but yeah, it is a bit of a tangent.
Sorry, go ahead. So we know how a few people are spending their months. Do we need to do anything else?
I need you to think of
Go ahead.
how Yahweh is dealing with the nightmares and what dreams and things he's doing.
He has
the feeling that the corruption has seeped into his soul and where it came from.
So
Because he knows it came from this undead mage.
Yeah. When I have when one of the recurring nightmares that I have is the interaction that I have with the bandits and trying and saving the people and it basically it's me failing. I end up messing up and hurting the people instead of the bandits, and the bandits end up succeeding in their what they're trying to do, and that I wake up in a cold sweat or something. I don't know. And that I have that dream at least once a week. The other involves being possessed by a demon. That one has started to be more prevalent. The bandit dream hasn't really happened as much as the demon dream recently, but that is leading Kawe to focus even more on, and he's trying to focus more on the spiritual purification and through his meditation, but he's also wondering what good it's doing, because the demon possession dream is happening more often now, which makes him think that the corruption is taking hold more, when in reality it's or at least this is my thought, the corruption is and this may not be the right way to put it, but the corruption is desperately trying to sink its talons into him and hold on, for lack of a better term, dear life, and like it doesn't want to be expunged or purified, so it's trying so hard. It's trying to get into his psyche. It's trying to get into his dream. It's trying to stay in his dreams. It's trying to just encircle and encapsulate and trap him to where he gives up. But the meditation is actually doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's the purification is getting there, and it's not all the way there because the dreams haven't stopped. But as people, as the saying goes, the dark, or the night is darkest before the dawn. And it's super, super dark right now. So it's getting there, but it is just the only way out is through, so to speak. And he's just having to grin and bear it, for lack of a pun.
Okay.
I mean, like, some of the dreams that have started creeping in they've involved the townspeople from his town. They've involved mentors. They've involved children that he has fed and helped. They've involved just different families, and it seems like the corruption is starting to get extremely desperate and is just starting to like sucker punch a lot and trying to just
Trying to make you think maybe you should just, instead of feeding the kids,
like,
maybe you should just kill the kid and then you have the food yourself.
Yeah,
Then
it's
you
basically
survive
kicking him while he's down, but he's just he's every single morning he's gets up, gets down in his meditation stance, and just goes to his as happy as he can get place and just does what he does. And until that dream stops, he's gonna just do that every day.
In one dream, you're offered secrets of writing. How does Gyawei respond? There's
It's
a
extreme.
secret tome.
It's extremely tempting.
That's what you do for forbidden knowledge.
The Emperor's finest reporting.
I care greatly for knowledge. I care greatly for not power, but just knowing things. And while that tome is extremely tempting, I also know that I care greatly for people in my life, and I care greatly for the people in my village. And I know that this is you being the puppeteer of my dreams and forcing me to see these nightmares and giving me the easy way out with this tome. And nothing that is worthwhile is easy. So I'm going to reject this offer and continue with the purification of my spirit, because my spirit is more important to me than your secret tome. Was that in a dream?
It was.
Okay. If possible, I'm gonna wake up.
Do a discipline roll.
Okay. Standard difficulty.
3.
Okay.
Slightly harder because you're
No worries.
corruption.
No bueno.
You're able to wake up, but you don't feel you're able to resist it completely.
Okay.
And you see the image of the book offering you secrets of being able to control dreams, being able to know the histories that people don't know about, know where there's great treasures, know about powers beyond what most people can comprehend, all available to you, and all you have to do is pay the right price.
So, knowing that and hearing that, I'll have a moment of weakness and I'll ask what the price is.
You see a child from the village you grew up in. He was a happy child, a good child, but he was an orphan.
Yep.
And I have him for knowledge. You take the book, or do you take the child?
I'm just gonna call it a demon. I tell the demon, you made a mistake. You chose a child. Had you chosen maybe a bandit or maybe someone that I didn't know, and it's entirely possible that I would have chosen the book, but I am not going to choose the book. I'm going to choose the child. I am happy to make a contemplation will save if you like.
So there's a scale there that you see that these are on.
A what? There's a scale? Yeah, okay.
Scale, like a merchant scale.
Yeah, sure.
The child goes off, and so then it's off balanced.
Yeah.
And then you see Gyang and 47. And you see Bovard. And you see Zengetsu dropped on the scale. And it makes it balance back out again. And you see 2 books.
So my choice is between the 4 of them, the 4 of my compatriots. What, their souls?
You don't know.
Or
4 of them for 2 secret tome forbidden knowledge.
see, demon. I told you the last time that you made a mistake by choosing a child. And had you chosen a bandit or someone that I didn't know, then maybe I would choose the tome. And you didn't seem to learn. And so I took the child, and you upped the ante by giving me a second tome, a choice of a second 2 tomes, or 4 people that I know and have broken bread with, and I have camped out with, held conversations with, run countless laps around the academy, traveled with, built relationships and bonds with. So I will choose the 4 of them over the 2 tomes.
About 4 people you don't know.
Who are the 4 people I don't know?
Nothing.
So just 4 random people.
4 people you don't know right now.
Well, you did learn a little bit, I will admit. However, there is nothing that you would know that in the future I may encounter these people and they may be instrumental to my life and the direction of my life. And they could also, without me meeting them, they could make decisions that directly or indirectly impact my life journey as well. There could be, like, one of these people could be someone in this academy that I don't know, but other people that, like Zangetsu may know this person, or Gyang may know this person, but I don't, so that could very well be them. So I will choose the people instead of the tomes.
You see a shelf full of tomes. The scales are empty. You see a shelf of various things. People, aspects of yourself, wealth, all sorts of different things available on the other shelf. Well, what would you feel you can barter?
So you want me to trade something from my life for a shelf of books?
Select what knowledge you want in exchange for what you have to offer, but the skills must be balanced.
Galway thinks for a really, really long time. Like, not like 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes. And
Does he look at the books that are there?
I don't take any off the shelf, if that's what you mean. Like,
No, does he like look at what they are?
well, I didn't know that like I had that option. I mean, like, yes, I'll look and see what's available to me. Yes. I'll at
All
least take
sorts
that temptation.
Yeah, there's all sorts of secrets. Secrets about ancient buildings, hidden labyrinths, ancient artifacts, secret spiritual techniques. Everything you could possibly think of, there's something for here. There's secrets of, like, health, secrets of longevity, so living longer, right? There's secrets of prosperity.
Galway thinks about this, and everything has a price. If I choose something from like a living longer standpoint, that's going to be something that's going to be a premium cost. I mean, liches don't live forever for no reason. Like, they give up lots. They give up many things. And he understands this. He understands that with, yeah, it's just, he contemplates this for some time, and he says that what I would want from you, demon, I'm not willing to part with the cost. There's nothing you have that I would want for what I have. That I don't want to pay the cost. So he will effectively. What?
There's a cost for choosing. There's a cost for not
Yeah.
choosing.
I assume that the
Foreboding.
cost for not. One more time.
I said, how foreboding.
Galway understands that there's a cost for not choosing, and he will bear that cost and not choose. You can close up your shop. I have no interest in
Hey,
your.
Yes?
you hear what sounds like a banshee or something wailing from the room next door.
Oh,
And the tormented screams do not stop. Emiko, you hear it as well.
Great.
I would come running out of my room to see what's going on.
You know, some of us are trying to get some sleep.
How you respond?
Yeah, it's just like trying to get some sleep here, like bang on the wall or something. Like, just shut up.
As opposed to, get up and like come in and see if I'm okay.
Why would I do that?
I have no
I
fucking
definitely do.
idea.
Like, I definitely go look. That's it's a lot.
This is where you guys are at.
I got a black screen for what it's worth.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, same.
I see the brown square where I'm, but everything else is
Try to
black.
Select yourself.
I have myself selected, but I don't see anything.
Can I open the door? You can open the door.
Let me reload.
I can see stuff when I go outside. Yeah, I
Hang
can
on.
see my room.
Yeah, you should see your room.
Hang on. I'm downloading the world data again. Says there's no token in this scene, which gives you visibility of the area.
What?
Just the messenger.
But you're right there.
I understand, and I see an outline with. I see a yellow box with Galway, but I do not see my token or anything around like that.
Anyone else
Oh,
having
no.
that problem?
Yes. Yeah, most definitely.
Yay! Glad I'm not the only one. So it's not just.
I see my character fine. Everything seems to be in order for me.
How about now?
I see myself, and yeah, okay, I'm good now.
I see myself in a room.
I see
Yay.
also a white exclamation point with the triangle.
Yeah, I don't know why that messed up.
Okay, no worries, that's fine. All right, so I see myself, and I see. Yep, I'm laying on the bed.
Okay. Yeah, you're in there, and so, you said you want to go out and check. So if you go out and go over, you will see Gyewe is on his bed, thrashing about, howling like you've never heard before.
Got it.
Again, trying to get some sleep here.
Oh, the difference. Are you okay? Would you shut up?
Too much.
She hasn't. She might be going through things, but she hasn't gained the compassion for others yet.
You wouldn't sacrifice her for secrets.
I didn't get the choice. You didn't give me the choice. Like, she was not included.
You could have chosen her.
No.
It said you can choose.
No. But see, that's not the type of person Galway is. Galway doesn't think of others as being expendable. He sees others as being bringing something to the table and contributing.
Oh, well, that's his mistake.
Even with all the shit that Emiko does and talks and everything, she is still brings something valuable to the table.
You could have got like the secrets to immortality or something in exchange.
No,
for
I
your
couldn't.
life.
That-
You don't know.
No, and is she really worth that? Like, is she really worth that much?
You don't know.
Try.
You wouldn't do it.
Could,
Anyway,
you
that's
could
fine.
try.
All good.
Ouch.
To
Yeah,
kill me?
damn.
It won't go
I
well.
mean, I don't want to put Emiko in that position.
Wait, is that what was being talked about in the dream? I had to leave for a bit, so I didn't catch most
I'm
of it.
enduring torment. I'm enduring torment by this demon instead of selling your soul, basically.
selling my soul?
So the corruption was offering to give him secret forbidden knowledge in exchange for things. It said, well, what about this kid who's just an orphan back home? And he's like, no. Well, what about some of your teammates? No. Well, what would you want to offer? He's like, no. And then we zoomed out from the dream for a moment so that we could see what was going on the outside. And that's where we mentioned that you're getting to partake in the lovely wakings that you wish you didn't have to endure, where you have this wailing from the other room.
God,
Wailing and gnashing of
wake me up. Is it still going on? Is it still going on?
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, what is his problem? Just gonna instantly be like, told him he shouldn't have touched the cursed books, but no, he doesn't listen to me.
See, Galway is not perfect.
Emiko obviously is.
Of course.
Galway's flaw is his love of knowledge and his want of knowledge, and that is.
I mean, it's just common sense. Cursed book? Yeah, no. It's cursed. It's cursed for a reason. It's bad voodoo magic right there. Okay.
You should cultivate your own bad voodoo, not take someone else's.
This says the assassin that has taken life after life after life after
Hey,
life.
that's just a job. It's just a job, okay? Everyone has jobs.
My job is to preserve knowledge.
Oh. Do you get paid for it?
It doesn't matter. Like there's sometimes there is payment in more than money. Knowledge itself is payment.
You're just a freeloader. That's what I'm hearing. At least my job pays pretty good.
I don't need money to live a fulfilling life.
I'm just.
Anyway, I'm laying here wailing and gnashing.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
What are you guys doing to help?
Well, I guess nothing. My doors are locked. I'm just
Should've
locked
been
in my
sleeping
room.
through it.
No, your door's open right here.
Oh, I thought these. Oh, I just saw these two doors, so I thought these
Yeah,
were the ways out.
those two are locked because I think they're supposed to be windows that can open.
Oh,
But they had them
okay.
as doors, and I didn't think you wanted to have them open where
Gotcha.
people could see in to where you're sleeping when there's the
Gotcha.
access point right out there.
Oh, where the heck is his room?
The other way. He's up here.
Luckily, I didn't hear it, so I'm sleeping
I was
through
gonna
it.
say, I'm pretty sure
Would
that's
you
to
shut
sleep.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the door. I can't tell what the doors are. I'll be honest with you.
Oh my
you're-
gosh,
Right
just
there's
shut
a
up.
door.
Yeah, you're off to
Okay.
the left.
Okay.
Right there's a door.
What the
That
heck
was
is the
probably
matter
on
with
the
you?
but-
People are
Alright,
trying
well-
to sleep.
What time of day is it?
It's night.
Okay.
Middle of the night.
Okay.
No.
He seems
What
to
are
be
you doing, Tammy?
unresponsive.
Are you smacking the shit out of me or what?
I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna have my fan and just.
If you want to get slapped by the bear claw, then keep doing it.
I mean, I hear bear claws taste pretty good.
Bear claws are yummy.
Absolutely.
Just. I'm trying to sleep. All right. You screeching like this just isn't helping. with that.
I'm literally not conscious.
You see Emiko start berating and chastising Galway.
The unconscious person.
And he's just like thrashing around on the bed there, like with this lamenting just moan and howl coming out of his mouth.
And then I'm gonna look to Hao and be like, could you do something? I don't know, like you do spells or whatever. Can you just do something?
Aren't you the one with medical skill?
I mean, I slapped him.
That's your
It
medical
didn't
skill?
work. Yeah, it's medical skill. That's 101
Jesus
medical
fucking
skill.
Christ. Remind me not to like ask you for any medical help.
That's
It's like
101.
how
That's
you're
the
supposed
first
to
thing
deal
they
with
teach
hysterical
you.
women in the 1800s.
That's the first thing they teach you in medical school.
I mean, what? Slap, slap, slap?
Yeah.
Victorian era medicine.
That's the
Well,
best
slap
kind
the
of
demons out of
medicine.
you.
Either leeches, bleeding, lobotomies, or slapping.
Here.
What's your brawl skill? Your bronze skill, puppy?
Mine?
Yeah.
My brawn is at 2.
Okay.
What is this you're rolling for?
I swing back.
No. No, you are not present.
Aw, boo.
You failed anyways.
For advantage.
That's a
Anyway,
fail.
whatever. It's fine. Oh, can I reset my wounds and my strain, by the way?
Yeah.
I was sitting at full on both. Anyway, it's fine. I mean, I don't even know that she's. I'm not even knowing that she slaps me.
No, you don't know.
Why did I roll that? Oh no, that's you.
That was me.
Okay. Ooh, 3 successes.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out like what the heck is going on, and also
Emiko, he is completely not conscious right now. He's having some sort of night terror or something. It's almost like he has a infection or plague on like his soul or his mind that's tormenting him.
There's probably some
Alright.
extra pillows around you can muffle.
I'm gonna look to Haoyu and be like, go get a mentor, teacher, someone, bring him in here.
Mentor, a teacher, or someone. Got it.
Whoever's closest, I don't know.
He
I don't
steps
know
out
if our
and brings
mentor
back
also is
Zengetsu.
in the inn or not.
He's
I was gonna say, he's gonna bring back the half demon.
Someone that works here in the school, okay?
I mean, to be fair, like the half demon probably wouldn't be a terrible idea.
Well, I mean, like, do we know where the mentor lives or stays?
Our mentor, I would assume they stay in school, like in the school somewhere. I'm assuming.
Yeah, but like, do we know where like they stay? Like, you know,
area up to the north, right?
apartment.
Yeah, there's a gated like a gatehouse or something, or not a gatehouse, but like
I get what you're
at
trying
the
to
north
say.
end. Yeah, I mean, like it's
Just get someone that works at the school, and maybe they can get someone else. I'll try to stay with this fool to make sure he doesn't hurt himself.
Well, that's what Emiko says to do. Heyu, what do you choose to do?
Yeah, no, I'll go run out and try to find somebody.
Who do you try to find?
Well, someone with authority. I'm gonna go to the school and try to find somebody that knows shit. I don't know this shit. I know how to make people go crazy. I don't know how to stop them from being crazy. That's not how formation's for me. There's no formation for making them not crazy.
I appreciate that.
Where do you go to look? Like, who are you trying to
Well,
find?
the school. I said I went to the school.
Yeah, the whole town is kind of considered the academy. So which part of it?
Oh, I missed that. I thought there was like a central building. Well, I mean, I would assume there's like a place that's the central part of the school. Teachers usually are.
I mean, you often find them in the tea house and stuff. You know, there's an area that is set up for housing for the higher ups of the school to the north, but it tends to be walled off separately from the rest of the town.
Ah. Is there some kind of like town official or something, like a sheriff?
There would be the guard captains and the guards of the town.
Okay, that's a start. That's a start. We'll go find them, and then maybe they know somebody that has medical knowledge.
Okay.
That seems like a good plan, right?
Sure. Jiwa Lim is currently on his patrols through the town. He would be the first guardman you come across.
What'd you say his name was?
Jiwa Lim. So Jiwon.
Got it.
Is his family name, and then his personal name is Lim.
Got it. Hey, I need a doctor. One of the students is ill, I think.
Do you mean you think one of students is ill?
Yeah, that's what I said. It's my friend, Ish.
Is he puking? Is he have disease that we need to worry about keeping him away from people?
He seems possessed.
Does he
Like
eat
maybe
his
like
bad
there's
spirits?
like poison or like something like in his mind. Screaming and like, swinging and stuff. There's something there that we can't see, but he's still asleep. He's not moving. So I'm asking for a doctor.
Let's see if we can find let's see if Master Akio is available. Maybe she can help with the problem.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So he goes and finds this older lady. He knocks on her door and wakes her up. She's like, "Yes," and explains the situation. And she comes out. She has various herbs and stuff on her. She looks like a friendly grandma, but she seems fairly healthy. And follows you to the inn with the guard.
Okie dokie.
And yeah, you lead him up. Emiko, what are you doing during this time while he's out looking for help?
I pulled up a seat and it's just like sitting there waiting. Just waiting to see if like he either wakes up before someone gets here or to make sure that he doesn't just die. So she's just kind of sitting there watching and waiting it out. What am I gonna do?
I know, right?
She's just watching you thrash around, foam at the mouth, and scream like a maniac. I mean, if only there was a video
There's not
camera, she
much.
could record it.
There's not much more I can do. You just kind of gotta wait these things out, you know?
Is that the solution?
Yeah, I'm sure it will, like, stop eventually.
And get you, since you're not, you know, a dead sleeper, you'd probably be woken up about this time as well.
Okay. I'll go see what's making all the noise.
But you'd go up and hear the screaming in there, and you would move in and see Galway on the bed thrashing about, moaning and wailing and howling.
I'm gonna try to heal
I'll just be like, hi.
and use contemplation. Let's see here. Heal has. Let's see. And I'll try and use restoration to remove whatever's plaguing him.
You're doing what there, you said, with healing?
I'm gonna try and use restoration.
Okay.
So increase the difficulty. Let me check that. Is it 1 by default? Yeah, 1 easy. Okay, so 2. And I will focus or aim.
What does restoration say it does?
It removes one ongoing effect. One ongoing status effect, the target is suffering. Status effect immediately ends.
You get 2 advantage.
I will try again.
Okay. You are able to sense that there's something going on. So you're able to get him to calm down some of his thrashing and howling, but not completely. And you sense there's something in his spirit holding him and tormenting him. And it seems to take notice of you. And you feel like the hair on your back of your neck stand up and almost feel like a cold finger or something go down your spine.
Okay.
Yahweh.
Yeah.
Back to you there with that shelf.
Yep.
If you don't put any on the scales, he'll start throwing different things on the scales. See if any of them you're interested in. Will you take Emiko for some knowledge of dreams?
So when you say like, well, I take like Emiko, like what actually, what part of Emiko, or is it just like maybe like corruption?
You're not
like,
sure. Something about Emiko or her herself in exchange for secrets of dreams.
I mean, like, that's just not who Goe is. Goe just can't sacrifice people.
How you for some secrets of very secretive formations?
So sacrifice
And I'm
the
like
formation.
offering someone's in life, like their life.
That's
don't know.
that's the thing.
You're
I
not
don't know.
there.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. I won't. I have
Something about
negotiation
the
skills.
person.
I'm
No,
not
no,
going to
it's
make a
fine.
deal
Like,
that I
it's-
don't know the. I've got to know the deal. I don't make deals I don't know both sides of. Like that's bad deal.
Zengetsu for secret blade skills.
I have zero knowledge for. Well, I have zero want for blade skills, so I will pass on that.
It's
I don't
Zengetsu.
want. I don't care about
Zengetsu
formations.
for secrets of races.
No.
Gyang
This is
for
Zengetsu. Zengetsu.
secrets of geography, like know all the lands and all the waterways.
So I don't want. I'm not trying to hold the game up or anything like that.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not gonna say no to everything. But I'm like, it's just not gonna happen. I'm not gonna give up anyone else. Like he's gonna have to start putting stuff about me on the scale. Like maybe stuff from my life that doesn't involve other people. Like maybe, I don't know. I don't know how to put it. Like, but he's very conscious of. He wants to bear the brunt of whatever is going on. He's not going to put
Okay.
it on anybody else. I'm not trying to like direct
So-
your.
No, you're fine. They can kind of sense your feelings on it, right? Because it's
Yeah,
part of you, it's in you.
yeah.
I'm not, though, so I have to guess unless you say things.
Sure. No, I understand. Like,
So with that
So-
feeling, it would show you on a scale for the secrets of longevity.
so my. I see how corruption felt, and I just it's I will take I will put trying to think of like how to say it, like not like my soul, so to speak, or my spirit or anything like that, but like something like it's kind of like having this thing sitting on my shoulder, so to speak, like in my ear all the time, basically. Like I can't really like, it's not something I can put out, like this annoyance that's just here, and like that's, I guess maybe that's part of my life for the, like that's just part of who I am for like an extended period of time. I will allow that voice to just always be there, and like on my shoulder or in the back of my mind, or like that thorn that's always poking at me or something. I'll bear that burden in exchange for whatever that is worth. That's what I'm offering. I guess unfettered access to being my conscious, like my conscience, or being part of my conscience, for lack of a better term.
What is it you want?
I want knowledge about the tower. I want to know I want to know the workings of the tower and why it does what it does and how it does it.
So you put that as your thing, and the scales tip where the knowledge you're asking for is greater than what you're offering.
So I would ask what it wants in exchange for that from me personally, not anyone else. What can I offer of myself in exchange for that?
What you have on there is currently there.
Yeah. But
And
I
you
will
say,
add.
What can you offer to make it balanced is kind of what you're asking.
Yes, that's correct. I'm sorry.
There's like an ethereal or ghostly image of something you're not sure what it is. Almost looks like a bean or a seed or something. And it looks like a young version of you. It's also put on the scale.
It sounds like it wants like my firstborn.
The young version of you seems to be some essence of you, like a small part of you. Some aspect of you.
Okay. And the
Piece of your soul.
the seed / bean would seem to be
You're not sure.
I will regretfully say this, but I will accept this.
Okay.
I'm already regretting it, but I will accept. Consider that the fact that basically this demon wore me down.
That's what they were trying to do. Because
And
it doesn't want you.
I just could not take it anymore. Like the body
if you had
and
not
mind.
failed that check, it
I
wouldn't
know,
have been
I
able
know.
to set this up on you.
Yeah, I know. Stupid
But
rolls.
It was going to try to torment you basically for the rest of the night
Yep.
until something happened to fix it, or
Yep.
you ran out of time. Basically, you just woke up in the morning.
For what it's worth,
With
I
that
already regret it. But we'll play it out.
You're able to sleep the rest of the night. So at that point, you guys, Heyu gets back with the healer and stuff, and Gyawe seems to have calmed down and sleeping peacefully.
Well, it's about time. At least someone's getting some sleep tonight.
I'm not the only one that saw him going crazy, right? Like, I'm not,
Well, you actually see Zengetsu there when you get back.
Oh, good. Good. Witnesses are important.
When the actual medical professional here shows up to help, I will get out of the way.
Okay.
I will give her the details on what happened and give her the knowledge I know from medicine and stuff on what I saw. So I'll explain to her what I saw in a professional way. And then I will leave her to it and go back to bed.
Okay.
stay outside the room, but just near the doorway, so I can observe and see what is done.
He checks him and says, "There's nothing I can tell, other than it seems like there's something weighing on his spirit, like his spirit is corrupted or being tormented or brought down."
It's those books.
Now I'm even more curious.
It seems burning them was not enough. He found some books that were a vessel of corruption and evil. We burned them, but it doesn't seem to have freed him from whatever rot has gotten in him.
See,
Yeah, wasn't that fun? You were so close.
Not my
Go.
problem.
You now have the ability to find and ask questions about the tower. And unless there's no way to know, you'll probably be told what it is, Galway. Azrael. But it can't give you things that are beyond its capability.
So basically, like what you're saying is that I basically know the inner workings of the tower, and like,
oh, you're more
Some
more.
degree.
For lack of a better term, I'm effectively the de facto expert in the academy on the tower.
Yes.
Okay. Oh fuck. Okay.
Buddy, want to go for a drink?
I mean,
When you wake up,
oh,
you do not remember anything before you came to the academy.
do I remember my name at least?
Yeah, because
Okay.
you've been called it at the academy.
Okay.
You do not remember anything before the academy.
Your childhood is gone.
So when I come to the academy, I'm not even like I'm an adult, but like I'm like later on. Like I'm like what, 40, 50 ish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I'm older. Like I'm like an elder, quote unquote. So like I have effectively lost like
Decades.
like multiple decades of my life. Like from a
Cool.
memory standpoint.
Cool.
Alrighty.
I don't know what to do. Like I
It
am.
doesn't matter. You don't remember anything. You just the academy. It's everything.
I mean, I'm effectively like.
You try to rack your brain and think back to your earliest memory, and the earliest you can ever pull up is when you walked into the academy.
Do I at least remember like the surrounding, like the village outside the academy?
Everything after you walked into the academy.
Okay. All right.
But that's it. Nothing before that.
Yeah, the memory had to go somewhere.
No, I know. Like I'm trying. Like, so do I know why I came to the academy?
Only magic.
Nope.
I don't even know why I came here. Like, what
Because
happened?
that happened before you got to the academy.
Okay. All right. The first thing that I'll do when I wake up is I will. Is the mentor available?
He's currently working on some stuff, but yeah.
Is somebody available, like an administrator?
Yeah.
Because I'm like losing my shit. I have no idea why I'm here. I just know I'm here. I know who these people are. I only know that who they are because of like the interaction we've had since we've been here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like losing my mind. I'm like looking at my hands like in the mirror. I'm looking at like, I mean, I've got gray in my beard. I've got like, I'm basically, if I'm effectively a baby, but not like, I mean, you get the point. Like, I have no idea like what happened up until this point. I've got amnesia, for lack of a better term.
You have just shy of like a year of memory.
Yeah. So I am not a happy camper. Like, I don't even like all my like all the stuff from my cooking like is all gone. Like,
You still
I just
know
know
how to make
I just know I
dumpling.
can. I just know I can. I
Yeah,
just don't
you know you
remember
can.
like
You won't remember
don't-
learning it,
I
but that
don't
doesn't
But
mean
you
remember-
don't remember why you love it.
correct.
Yeah,
I don't remember
why?
like the recipes, the tastes, the smells. I don't
Oh
remember
no,
any of that.
No, you
your
remember
skills
the
are
recipes,
there. So when you
remember
start
the
doing
taste, but you don't know
Yeah.
why.
You don't
Exactly.
remember
You
why
still
you
have all
learned
your
it.
skills. You just don't know why. There's no connection to it.
So like
There's
when
no
I- when I-
emotional attachment.
So when I wake up, I'm basically
You are a student in the academy. That's it.
I'm running around the tea house like a madman because I literally don't know the previous 5 some odd decades of my life, and the only thing that I
You
know
don't even know that there's 5 decades missing.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't know how
even
old
the
you
exact
are.
time.
You don't know what you're missing.
I mean, I just know that the only reason why I know my name is because I got called it since I've been here.
Yeah, you know you're
Um,
Galway.
So
I'm gonna call it there, guys. It is almost quarter after, so I'm gonna have to call it for myself.
of
Well,
course,
I want to make sure he understood that, so when we pick up next
yeah,
week, he
I
can.
really appreciate it, and that will
Be
give me a
prepared.
lot to think about. And thank you very much for the experience tonight.
It's okay.
Yeah, thanks for DMing,
you're
man.
gonna get lots of practice with memory loss roleplay.
Oh God.
I appreciate you all being here. I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed. Join us next week as we find out what's going on with Galway.
That's not nice.
Until then, as always, enjoy the story. And join us for what racks Emiko's mind. We'll get you all next time. Enjoy the story.
Play it on this one.